Well, we just had our board meeting. Get it? Board meeting. Board. Never mind. We picked up this desk from Facebook Marketplace for $20 yesterday, and we're discussing what we were going to do with it. We've got some drawers that are busted and won't open, so we'll have to deal with that. A couple of slides down there are disconnected and not working. But it's a nice little desk. It was only $20. I think we have a really cool design that we're going to use on this. So stick with us, find out what our plans are, and if they work out. Welcome to our channel. I'm Jim, and this is my wife Cindy. We find old, outdated, used, and sometimes abused furniture like this and turn it into this. Join us on our journey of furniture makeovers. First things first, we always clean up our furniture before we start doing anything to it. So we're going to vacuum it out, and then we're going to clean it with some crud cutter, get all wiped down and rinsed off so we don't have any soap residue on it, and then we can actually start working on the piece. So our plan as it stands right now is to paint the desk white and stain the top. So this is a laminate, and we have to see if we can get down to the wood on this laminate. We want to use the finest sandpaper we can that'll get us there. We don't want to get too aggressive with it because we don't want to go through the laminate. So I'm going to use my orbital sander. We got a 220 grit sandpaper on here, which is pretty fine, and we'll see how that does with it. If it won't cut through, then we'll go and get a little more aggressive with it, but we want to start with the least aggressive sandpaper we can and go from there. Okay, let's try another piece. Okay, so we're going to try a new 320 grit. This one I think is about had it. I'd help if I had it the right way. Like, why isn't this sticking? Okay, let's try this and see what happens. Okay, so again, we're getting this build-up. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's probably part of the top coat, and this is just not cutting it. So let's get a little more aggressive with it. Okay, so we'll go to a 120. We'll see if that cuts through this a little better without getting through our laminate. Yeah, and it's grabbing something on here, and I'm not sure. That's part of the top coat. Not sure if it's melting it or what it's doing. Okay, I'm going to try an 80 and see what happens. See if we keep building up that top coat and clogging our sandpaper. We may have to go to a different method on this. Let's see what happens. Got under here. See how much those are actually eating off. Yeah, it's getting there. Looks like we'll get there. We just got to take our time with it. This right here looks really good. We'll have to come back and smooth it out with a higher grit. We get all the finish off. Once we got the sanding down to where we needed it, we went back to our orbital sander and did a quick sand over the top with a 120 just to smooth it out from the 80 grit, give it a little bit smoother finish. Okay, so we're going to go back to our 80 grit and we're going to get this sanded down so we can stain it. Then we're going to scuff sand the rest. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, guys, sure would appreciate it if you hit that like button, subscribe button if you like what you're seeing. We're going to have a lot more videos coming out. So go ahead and hit those buttons for us. We appreciate it. Okay, gang, ready to start spraying. We're using our Home Right Finish Max Super. We are going to be spraying the General Finishes Milk Paint in Antique White. Cindy had this chair that we got. I think we got this free somewhere. We picked some stuff up and somebody said you want this chair too, so we took it. Figured we'd use it somewhere and we figured it's a perfect chair for this desk. So Cindy's been kind of working on it and getting it ready. And it's all primed and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and paint this white to match the desk. And it's time for a bunny break. This is our resident baby bunny who comes by to check. I think he's quality control. Make sure that we're doing everything right. He comes by a couple times a day and looks in the garage and sees what we're doing. Okay, so we're just going to put a little tape on here so when we do the stain we don't mess up our paint. Okay, so now it's time for stain. We're using General Finishes Hickory, right? Yep, Hickory water-based wood stain. This, we just brush it on, and then we'll be wiping it off with a rag to smooth it out. Okay guys, so this is the Dixie Belle No Paint Gel Stain in Walnut. We're going to be using that on our top today. And I don't know if you can see, but that's like really thick. It is literally a gel. So we're just going to go ahead and start wiping this on. So after doing the top, I realized the two stains were not going to match. It wasn't going to match with the chair. So we took the Dixie Belle gel stain and restained the chair seat. Okay gang, time to get some hardware on. Okay, so we're ready to do some staging. Just want to give you a quick reminder of what we started with, and then we'll show you how we ended up. So for those of you interested in the numbers, we purchased this desk for $20 off Facebook Marketplace, and we have about maybe $10 in materials, paints and whatnot. So our all-in cost on this is about $30. The chair was free, so we are going to list this for somewhere in the neighborhood of about $135. So with the $20 in cost, we should profit about $115. Want to thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And until next time, have a flippin' awesome day.